And I tell ladies this all the time. Y'all gotta stop this independent thing. Y'all gotta stop looking at a man as your competition and start recognizing that he is the closest thing to God that you will ever have. Do you understand that, woman? A man is the closest thing to God Almighty you will have before you. That's why the Bible tells women to reverence her husband as unto the Lord. Because when you reverence that man and you serve that man, it's proof you serve God. But see, the devil, once again, have communicated to our women that you don't need to do that. Shout out to Rollo for the super chat. It said powerful sermon from the OG Ringo. Make sure y'all subscribe to Rollo, Floridine, Rollo Regular Talk. You know what I'm saying? If anybody got his link, put his link in the chat so people could go over there and support him. You know what I'm saying? And again, to all you brothers out there, make sure you show love to Rollo's Cash App as well. You understand? That's the word for tonight, bruh. I'm telling you. Make sure you show that man love to his Cash App. I know when the Most High tell me to say something, so make sure you do that. You understand? In your own timing, but make sure you do that and act accordingly. Trust me. Rollo's a survivor. He's a survivor, and the Most High is with him. It's very rare. It's very rare that men are able to survive and travel and do things that other men are not even doing that got money. You got men out there that got money and they don't travel at all. They don't go nowhere. They don't do nothing. And that's because the Most High is not with them. But they got money, but the Most High is not with them. But then you got other guys, they able to move around. And it's like, man, how they do it? How they do it? They with the Most High. That's how they do it. They with the Most High. Right? Always remember that, fam. Show your support to Rollo. Right? It's very important. Because a lot of people, they don't understand how, and it all goes back to the fact that you have certain women that when you finally get there, everybody want to be your friend. You know? When you finally get there is when everybody want to say, yo, what up? Yo, man, yo, I know you. No, you didn't. Where were you to support? That's why I always tell people that, you know, they come to my platform, they say how much they love my content, but they never hit the Cash App. They act like I don't supposed to eat. Some people be acting like I don't supposed to eat, like I supposed to just like not afford to pay rent, not afford to do anything. I just supposed to just do content and starve. That's what they think. And I constantly show everybody the fruits of my labor. So nobody can't ever question me when it comes to support because, you know, not only do I support others, but every time people support me, I put it back in the business because this is a profession. This is what I do. But at the same time, I'm not so high mighty that it's all about me. I know how to spread the love. I know how to acknowledge other brothers, you know, because I know what it's like. See, it's when you've been there and you know what it's like is when you understand people, you know? And a lot of you guys in the space, you need to learn how to be more supportive to the brothers because these women on social media, and I'm not saying these women can't get their bag, but these women, a lot of times you brothers are supporting them and you don't support the brothers at all. Y'all be hitting their super chat every day. $100, $500. I'm like, bro, you be hitting their Cash Apps like y'all crazy. And I'm like, what did this woman teach you? Look all the information I shared thus far. You know how much knowledge is in my videos? How much life-changing words is in my videos for men and women? And a lot of times people don't show no support because it's like they don't feel you deserve it. Ringo, you already got a nice studio. You don't deserve anything. Really? All right. So it makes sense, right? Because my studio is nice. I don't deserve anything. But yet all these other guys that are on YouTube that got millions of dollars, you support them heavy when they got millions of dollars in their accounts. Isn't that crazy? Learn how to take care of the people that take care of you. Learn how to do that. Learn how to show love, because there's coming a day where a man, every one of us brothers are going to get there at one point, where you're going to get to the point in life where you really want to be. A lot of you brothers are going to get to that point where you're going to finally reach the place where you always wanted to be. And when you get there, it's going to be a lot of joy. And for some of you, you're going to be those kind of people that say, oh, I knew so-and-so and so. Once they blow up, now all of a sudden you know them. Don't say that about me. Please do not go around telling everybody how you know me when things really start to pop. Because again, y'all ain't seen nothing yet. People be thinking they popular because they got 100,000 subs and they be thinking they arrived. That don't mean nothing. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. I promise you, you ain't seen nothing yet. And when you finally see that day, do not hit my inbox talking about, bro, what up, fam? Yo, man, salute. I'm just going to ignore you. You know what I mean? Straight up. Because the people that rock with me, I already done know who they are. I could point them out. I could call out their names. Their names are so familiar to me because they always support. Because they understand that this is a lot of work. It takes a lot of time and energy. You know? Teaching on these topics, pouring out life. What are you pouring back into me? If I'm encouraging you, if I'm teaching you and edifying you, what are you doing for me? Oh, I get it. YouTube is free. Right? I don't want to hear nobody talk about money. YouTube is free. Right? But Netflix is not free. Amazon Prime, it's not free. A lot of you have Amazon Prime and they charge your card every month. And you don't even think about it. Money just comes out of your account and you don't even think about it. You know who you are. The money just keeps coming out of your account every month for Amazon Prime. Half of you don't even use it and they continue getting money off you. That's crazy. You don't even make no orders, but they get your money. But when it comes to people speaking life and truth, that's not important. And that's sad. You know? The shocking truth, fam. This is definitely the shocking truth. The shocking truth about women who refuse to be helpmeet, which cause man to suffer. And that's exactly what this is. A lot of us guys are suffering because we lack the helpmate to get to the next level. And again, we're not talking about a woman that pay a man's way. We're not talking about a woman that you get with her and you're living with her and she's taking care of you. We're talking about a woman who is cooperative with you. She recognizes where you're going and she want to be a part of it. And she understands that her job is to aid and assist you. That's what women were born for. This world is so evil. It is sad how far away from the Most High we gotten, to the point where women are more concerned about getting a career and a degree than finding a husband and having children. Sad, sad, sad. Real sad. Appreciate the super chat. Light brown eyes says, I'm getting fed on a daily basis. I was brought up that if someone is feeding you, they deserve to get paid. I did when I went to church, no different. Well, I appreciate your support. Shout out to Jules for the Cash App. Appreciate your support. See, people don't understand what support does. They don't understand what support does for people that are actually doing work. And I keep telling people this all the time. When you support this platform, right? Not only am I able to continue to do what I do, but I reinvest what you support with back into my production. I just purchased a $6,000 computer. Again. Do you understand? Again. You know why? Because of your help. A $6,000 computer. How many people on YouTube you know just gets up, say, hey, I'm gonna go buy me a $6,000 computer? Half of these content creators just make content. They don't care about equipment. They don't care about production. They don't care about building their setup. They don't care about none of that stuff. I do. So I just purchased another one. See that? Now that's not possible without the support of the people. So in turn, that's going to be able to give me the ability to produce greater content. And that's how life works. That's how business thrives. When you walk into any department store and you're shopping, you're empowering that business. When you go to PC Richards, when you go to Target, when you go to all these stores, you're pouring millions of dollars into these stores. You don't question what they do with the money. The tree is known by his or her fruit, period. Support the people that support the truth. If you're getting something from what they give, then by all means, support the work. There's a lot of content creators I listen to from the clouds when I'm working in the studio. They don't even know that I'm listening to their stream, but I'm listening. And most of these content creators, they don't got no 100K subs. They don't got 50,000 subs. They don't even have 20,000 subs. I'm talking about the people that got 3 subs, the people that got 100 subs, the people that got 1,000 subs. Because a lot of times, those be the people that makes the most sense. Those are the people that actually have something to offer in terms of commentary because they're speaking from a place from the heart. Whereas a lot of the people that have been on YouTube for 1,000 years, they're not really true. Like I saw this one video by this guy. I'm not going to even mention his name, give him no promotion, but I was disgusted by his video. But let's just say he was talking about the story that I talked about the other day regarding the Jordan Neely situation. And the way he was talking about the brother is he was mocking him, you know, talking about he had all these prior records and offenses and all this other stuff. And he was doing that to appease to white people. I could tell that he's a raccoon because of the way he was conducting himself. I was disgusted by his commentary because it was very clear he wasn't speaking from a place of concern that a man lost his life. He was more or less trying to entertain his Caucasian viewers. And it was sad to see, you know, and those are the type of creators that I don't respect those kind of people because they're not speaking from a place of integrity. It's more or less to entertain the audience. There's nothing wrong with entertainment. But what I'm talking about is when people are raccooning, you know, that is unacceptable. If a man lost his life, it's not nothing to make fun of and say, well, he deserved it. And it's like you're siding with racists and trolls. That's despicable. You understand? And I just don't like that type of stuff. You know, and for those that are wondering why I took down my video, it's because there were too many racists and too many trolls in my video rather than you folks that claim you support and rock with me. I ain't see you in my video. You understand? So I put the video on my Patreon page for those that want the truth, because I'm not going to keep talking about very serious stories and putting myself on the line and I'm not being supported. You know, that was a powerful stream and I put myself on the line. A lot of y'all be in the clouds watching these videos. Y'all don't realize that us brothers, when we go online and we speak against these things, we're battling demons. We're battling people, wicked people, evil. people. So if y'all don't got our back, y'all ain't supporting, then what's the point of putting yourself out there? Do you know what it is to talk about a story like that the way I did? Do you know what kind of hatred you get from people? Do you know how many Caucasians pulled up to the platform mad because they're all racist and they couldn't stand the fact that I was speaking so much truth? Nothing but racists that was coming into that topic. You could see the devils on them. Racists. They were hating the fact that I was speaking truth regarding a man that was murdered. And they were mocking, saying he deserved it. He deserved to die. That's one less bum. These are the comments that they were leaving. I was like, look, there's no need for none of this no more. I'll put this video on Patreon for those that want to support the truth. And all it shows is that as much as we have enemies amongst our people, all the other nations are our enemies too. I said, just because we have enemies in our community, that also mean that we have enemies in the other nations too. Nobody loves us. You understand? Nobody loves us. And now that I removed the video and I put it on my Patreon, everybody on YouTube is now talking about the same story now. I was the first one to talk about it. I said I was the first one to talk about that story before anybody. Right? But now everybody want to make videos about it to cash in. That just goes to show where their heart is. Stories like that, you're not supposed to make to cash in. You're supposed to make stories like that to bring awareness to the situation because a man lost his life. But people are using it for entertainment to get cash while mocking his death. That's sad. So again, to all the ladies that are out there, I need you to pay close attention to the stream and listen to what Rollo said here.
Like I watched Kevin. He be with his wife. They be doing different things. They just recently got a boat. And, they in Florida. Shout out to them. They work together. They got their own channels. They work together, boom, 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 bringing in income. She got more subscribers than him. That's besides the point. They working together, boom, 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 boom.
They working together. It doesn't matter how much subscribers she got because they working together.
Money coming in.
Money coming in. See, ladies, when you work with a man, money starts to come in. You can leave that 9 to 5. You can do this. You could do that. Why? Because you're working with this man that got the vision.
Next thing you know, they building up.
They building up. They most likely have a nice home, property, and everything is just blessed.
That's how it's supposed to be.
That's how it's supposed to be. We're supposed to be fruitful and multiply. We're supposed to be prospering and be in good health.
But a lot of you ladies, you don't want to help. You don't want to help the man. You want to see the man struggle.
You want to see the man struggle. And that's how a lot of ladies be. These men are broke. They're dusty. They ain't nothing. This is how our women talk about us brothers. We dusty and we broke. That's why I keep telling you guys, fam. When you finally get to your wealthy place, when you finally get to that level of success, fam, leave these women alone, bro. I'm serious, bro. A lot of times your own women say stuff like, oh, you love the white woman, you love this. No. What we loved was you. You just never showed us any love. You have countless men out here that have so much love for their own women, but their women don't show them no love. And then when these brothers finally become successful and they get themselves a non-black woman, all of a sudden now these brothers are dragged and claim that they're haters of their women, they're sellouts, they love the white man, they love the this and that, all of this nonsense. And it's not even that. He found a woman that actually respect him, a woman that will cater to him and be encouraging to him. So if you're a black man and you can find that from a woman that is non-black, then go do your thing, bro. Seriously. Because as I say, and I say this over and over and over, if you're a sister and you're listening right now, and I'm speaking in this manner, and you not gravitating towards a brother because you figure he dusty and broke and don't got nothing, why are you complaining? when he get with a non-black woman? Why complain? You didn't want the brother. You didn't want him. You didn't want him when he was broke. You didn't want him because he's dusty. Now that he's in a nice car with a Asian woman and she has a nice body, now you mad. You're pissed off at this man for no reason. You know why? Because you don't have a man and he grew up in the ranks and have a beautiful woman that you try to emulate. Bars. You understand? A lot of you guys, man, I'm telling you, some of you brothers are 2 years away from being a millionaire. Some of you brothers are a few months close to being a millionaire. Do not settle down with women that don't respect who you are as a man. And see, this is why, ladies, when you get with a brother, it's very important that you get with him when he's not successful, so that you could be there during the journey. Ain't nothing like having women around you for the journey. Because I can tell you, fam, when you have women with you that they're following you during the journey, those are the kind of women that you keep on your team.
You want to see the man suffering.
That's right. They want to see the man suffer.
And then when he finally get his break, now you try to get in his life. He don't want you in his life. He becomes cold.
He becomes cold. Not because he is cold, not because he's cold-hearted, but because you were cold towards him. See, a lot of you guys, you're going to get your big break. Every last one of us, it's going to always happen. Every one of us, we're going to get our break where things are just going to start to happen. And it's like, it's your time. And that's when all of those women are going to come around.
Or he doesn't want to talk to you because he had to do it himself.
He had to do it himself. Now that he's successful, now you want to come talk to him now. He don't want to talk to you. When that man lost his job, you decided to cut him off. How many of you brothers had a woman in whom you loved, and the minute you lost your job, she did everything possible to break that relationship up? How many of you been there? How many of you been there where you were at the brink of losing your job, right? And you told your woman, hey, you know, they're about to lay me off, X, Y, and Z, and she broke the relationship off, right? Look, guys, I don't know who is this for, but this is for somebody that's in this chat. You had a job. You told your old lady you were about to get laid off. She panicked, broke the relationship off. You went back to the job and they had a change of heart and they didn't lay you off. And the same woman that left you when she realized that they didn't lay you off tried to come back. Man. She was so fearful that you were going to lose your job that she broke up with you to go find another man. And in the process of doing that, as she left, she realized you were still getting up to go to work. And she asked around town and realized that you never got laid off. And if anything, you got promoted. And then she tried to come back. She had some nerve to try to come back in your life. Bro, don't ever let a woman like that back in your life. Don't ever let a woman come back in your life, man, doing something like that. That is cruel. You know how hurtful that is as a woman to leave a man when he lost his job, and then when he's successful, you trying to come back? You know what that does to a man? To know that he had love for you. And the only reason why you leaving him is because he's losing his job? So it's the job that you were excited about. It wasn't him. It wasn't the man, it was the job.